Hello everybody, Shocking 1000 reporting for duty, welcoming you back to more Blue Fire Blind. In the last episode, we defeated the second Shadow Lord. Cyrilon, I think his name was. Took us a couple of tries, but we did manage to do it eventually. In this episode, with only the main quests going as follows: Fires of Darkness, defeat the 3 Shadow Lords, and then defeat the Shadow Queen. That is all we've got left to do with this game. And I'm not 100% sure where this whole thing is going, but I think I might have an intuition about something. The first boss we defeated used the element of ice. The second used the element of fire. The last one, which I have a feeling is in waterways, and state implies one of the bosses we found was in the abandoned path, and there was ice enemies there, and she used ice. The last one that we just a second beaten at the end of last episode, he was found in the steam house and he uses fire, and there were fire enemies there. In the waterways, there are enemies there that are known to explode. But the whole area full stop is surrounded by water. So I strongly believe that the third and final Shadow Lord might use the elements of water. And I just received another notification on my phone popping up, so I'm going to put my lid on, so that way whenever it does light up, I don't see it, because every time I see it, it distracts me. So I believe where I need to go, well, to be honest, I'm going to warp to Arcane Tunnels, because that's one of the locations of the waterways that we discovered. It was the very first one. And apparently I can actually talk to this guy. I actually thought you couldn't. Hey again. What brings you to these tunnels? What? The 3 lords? Very well. If you are that determined, I will help you out, my friend. I too know about the lords. It is said that long ago, Lord Samuel was sealed in these tunnels. 4 paths that lead to 4 flames. 2 of these paths are accessed from the Arcane Tunnels. 1 from the Lake of Fire, and last from the Forest of Ice. Only the power of the Sanctuary Stone can open the seal. That is all I know. Farewell, my friend. Yeah, I did actually discover this on the internet research-wise, and well, when I say I discovered it on the internet, I mean like I looked up on the internet to actually roughly tell me where I needed to go. But I actually remembered immediately as soon as I loaded up the page about this guy, and I said to myself off camera when I was grinding for orbs that I needed to talk to him at some point on camera, and I kept forgetting to do so. This time, I didn't forget. And it was a good thing I talked to him too, because he actually told me what I needed to know about the waterways path. And that webpage, I didn't even read a single word. I saw it listed as a title, Waterways Activation 1 and 2, this being number 1, and number 2 of Arkine tunnels is over there. But I haven't actually discovered its precise location. And I know on IGN it was also going to not just say where it is, but also show you where it is, because it shows pictures as well as the words. I did faintly get a glimpse of a photo, but the photo wasn't specifically at the place that I just a second showed. It was somewhere in here, but I honestly have no idea where exactly it is. And speaking of which, while it's actually fresh in my mind, I have a lot of shadow fragments. I should trade them in. Look at that. I only need 150 and I have 366. I'm not sure what the maximum Oh. It knew what I was thinking. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Golden Lust because I don't think there's anything more that we can buy. Wait, what? There's a spirit we've missed. There is seriously a spirit we have missed. Okay, let's see. Blue, fire, spirit. Spirits list, yeah. That might help. Okay, then. Maybe it might actually tell me the location of them all or somewhat, but as far as I can tell, we have got on the list Forest Guardian, Lifesteal, Golden Lust, Possessed Book, Storm Century, Blood Phantom, trying to find it. Just bear with me a minute. There we go. Frozen Soul, Shadow Grur, Hammer Haimu, Moi the Dreadful, Aerial Rat, Farrah's Grace, Love Flower, Flying Onop, Firekeep Tear, Angry Ambusher, and wait. Hold on, I'm actually getting myself muddled up here. Right, we got Hammer Haimu, Farrah's Grace, Love Flower, Possessed Book, Forest Guardian, Frozen Soul, Lifesteal, Moi the Dreadful, Flying Onop, Onop's Siblings, Shadow Grur, Blood Phantom, Storm Century, Golden Lust, Firekeep Tear, Angry Ambusher, and Aerial Rat. It seems the one and only one that we have not yet gotten is called Holy Century. I've actually not discovered any spirit anywhere that is known to be called that. And I do actually have the page up to tell me exactly of its precise location, and it says it's in the Temple Gardens. Look at the Temple of God's door. Right, so back we go to the Temple Gardens then to see if we can find that spirit, because if I want to 100% complete the game as a blind Let's Play, with of course using the internet's help in the process in only areas that I needed the most. Okay. Right, so it says, in the Temple Gardens, look at the Temple of God's door. I'm just going to ignore these enemies. Of course, I'm going to kill these guys. I don't really need to grab Shadow Fragments anymore, but there's no harm in actually grabbing them nonetheless. Right, okay, so it says, look at the door. Go up to the ladder on the right until you can't go up any higher. So there was a ladder over here. So I'll grab that. Climb up until I can't go any higher. So that's being here. Step out through the doorway and use a double jump plus spin attack to reach the platform up above. Open the treasure chest to get something. Right, so there's the platform up there. Of course, I'm going to kill this guy. Okay, I'm actually going to change weapon while it's fresh in my mind, because I did say one episode I was going to use these, the Shadowcasters. Right, so it said, okay, double jump and do that. Make it onto a platform. Okay. And I'm guessing I got to do exactly the same thing as what I did once before, so I'm going to do it on this side. That, oh my god, this is going to take some time, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, there's the treasure chest. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to position the camera like this. There we go. Yeah, this is the treasure chest, and it says it will give you the Steel Shanks weapon, which is actually weaker than the weapon that we had the previous 2 episodes. A duet of pure steel shanks handed down by a talented family of sword crafters. They do look cool, but unfortunately they're not really gonna help us out much. So now we got that. So next thing it says, after that, use another double jump and spin attack to reach the area above this, where the large bell is located. Right then, so that means I need to wall jump up here. Does it? Oh, never mind. Why is it not allowing me to... Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're on top of here. Okay, now we're on here. Okay, so there's the bell. And yep, there's the spirit. Holy Century. That is the... Okay, so I did use the internet's help for that. There was nothing wrong with that. Because, honestly, I had no idea that that was even there. If I didn't research... If I didn't look at the spirit list at the time, I wouldn't have actually grabbed that and we wouldn't have been able to 100% complete the game. Yeah, I'm not overly known to be a 100% completionist. But let's have a look. Allows for a triple jump, takes a short time to recharge. That actually sounds pretty good. Right, so let's have a look at the spirits that we've equipped. Hammer Haimu increases attack range. I believe we actually needed that in the fire. In the Shadow Lord of the Fire. Pharaoh's Grace increases jump altitude. That's really nice. Any life restored is doubled. Life steal. That's when we're killing enemies. I don't think we actually need life steal anymore. So I'm going to get rid of that. And equip Holy Century. Because I believe we do really need to use that. Okay. All healed up. Let's walk back to the Arcane Tunnels and see if we can find that one final waterway entrance. I don't know if this is going to be an easy one or it's going to be a hard one. But nothing wrong of having an ability to triple jump. Nothing wrong in that. Actually, I probably best save just in case. Because on Sunday when I did these recordings last, we actually had 2 of the same instances where the game crashed on us. Right, okay, as far as I recall, we went down that pipeway. It took us to a treasure chest that's actually found to the first left along past that way. And I think it took us somewhere else as well. I don't know. Let's have a look. Because I think we went down through this way once before. Ah! Yeah, we actually did discover this area. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. So yeah, I didn't use the internet's help to tell me of his precise location. I just realized this pipeway, because he did have a certain time limit when we activated the lever for it the first time. And we actually came in here some time ago. I completely and utterly forgot about it. But here we go. Activating the 4th and final flame. It's made the treasure chest appear. What's inside it? Pure shadow. A cape with a very odd feeling. Almost as if it was whispering something. Okay, let's have a look at that. Unfortunately, that does mean that we actually now have a 3rd tunic page. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. That's interesting to say the least. does make it harder for us to actually be seen in some scenarios. I'm just going to like have a little comparison in somewhat. Let's see. Picture reset. Reset the settings to default. Turn up the brightness a bit, up to 85. There we go. Now you can actually see me better. I think we're going to call things an end for this episode. We've managed to find the last spirit we have yet to discover, and we've also opened up the 4 flames. Next time on Blue Fire Blind, I believe the 4 flames are going to lead us to the 3rd and final Shadow Lord. If not, then I'm just going to be whistling Dixie and thinking that this is actually going to be a hoax. And obviously, and the reason why I said whistling Dixie, blame Chucker Conroy, because I watch his videos a lot. See you guys then.